saw that, which is nice of him, but, I mean,
What do we wait until 4 minutes? Maybe they're just waiting until our kids come out.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
You're going to get a 2-minute penalty for delay to start the game.
I mean, oh, I remember this Viking coach over there. Seriously, look at this dude.
Yeah.
This dude needs to be standing on a ship with a giant.
They're out now. Through the facilities of the Blue Sports Network, your here. Good afternoon, everybody, from Mason City, Iowa. This is Greg Corcoran along with Rich Blunk and Dean Patton getting ready to bring you the first game of the day, which will be a junior varsity matchup between your Blues and the Mohawks from Mohawk City. Rich, we're a little short-handed today, I understand. You want to tell the folks how that came about?
Well, unfortunately, you guys probably weren't able to see it, but in the JV game on Sunday, there was a little bit of a, well, I like to call them shenanigans, but it was almost a Tilly or a Donnybrook there toward the end with Omaha, and because of that, we're missing Dylan Covert for 3 games, 1 for the scrap and 2 for taking his helmet off. And then on top of that, we're also missing, oh my goodness, Evan Mueller for 1 game for getting 4 penalties in that contest. Thankfully, we were just under the cutoff. We had 11, the Blues had 11 total penalties in that JV game. Otherwise, if it was 12, Coach Fournier would be serving a suspension as well.
Well, fortunately, we didn't get to that extreme, but I just looked out on the ice and was very pleasantly surprised and actually elated to see number 22, DeCrow, is back with the Blues for the first time this year after suffering a terrible injury during the summer where he broke his leg. He's been in rehab, and I didn't really expect to see him until sometime probably in December at the earliest, but he's out there now. Now, to what extent he's going to be able to go today, I'm not sure, but he's dressed. He's skating in the warm-up. So,
correct.
And, of course, those of you who haven't seen him, he didn't play last year, but those of us who saw him 2 years ago know that he was probably the most talented player on our Bantam team 2 years ago. So when he gets back in full shape, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with, both at the JV level and quite possibly at the varsity level as well.
Yeah, a good player creates a lot of time and space, and with some physicality, which this young JV squad definitely can use. So I'm looking forward to what he can bring for us. Also, looking for reinforcements due to missing or sick players. Corcoran, Kwok, and Blunk, 3 of the rostered varsity players, are down with the squad today to bolster the line. here in this JV game.
You know, I'm just looking at the Blues skating around in their zone practicing. I only see one goaltender.
Yeah.
Is there something we don't know about
that? I don't know. I don't know if Cody is sick. Or injured. I actually do not know. I know that Aiden Starr was unavailable last weekend.
Yes.
So
yes.
We're just flip-flopping those guys back and forth, and hopefully all is well with him. And if we learn of any updates, we will get them to you.
Okay, a little bit about the Mason City junior varsity team. They've got a record of 4-3. They have played one common opponent with the Blues. Both the Blues and Mason City have had the misfortune of playing the Kansas City Jets, and the Jets were not very hospitable to either one of those teams as they beat the Blues by scores of 5-0 and 7-1, and they beat the Mason City Mohawks even worse, 7-0 and 8-0. But the Mohawks do have 4 wins, with 2 wins over Fremont, 1 over Waterloo, and 1 over Ames, I believe. So they do have 4 wins, but it's pretty safe to say that the Blues have played the tougher schedule. In fact, the combined schedule for the 3 teams that the Blues have played is 16 wins, no losses, and 1 overtime loss. So we've had the tough go of it early on. So now we're going to play a team that on paper matches up to us a little bit better, and hopefully we can have a better result.
They play on ice, though, Greg, not on paper. So that's why they play the games. Big shout out to Nicole Covert, keeping me on my toes, which she frequently does. But today, from home, she's able to let me know that Cody Harkey's sick and had to stay home. Some probable viral thing. Actually, I don't know if it's viral, but I'm a pediatrician and I call everything viral. You broke your leg? Oh, it's just a virus. Give it time. It'll get better. Young kids are resilient like that.
Well, then it's a sign of excellent teamwork on the part of our goaltenders that they were able to get sick on opposite weekends, so we have a fully capable goaltender in either event, last week with Cody and today with Aiden Starr.
The facts.
So we've got some players out there. We have Emmett Riley is going to be one of the starting forwards. I can read his number right in front of me. The rest of them, number 15 is Cooper Scott, and we'll give you the rest later. Corcoran, Patton, and number 20, Kwok.
Yep.
They're the 3 starting for the Blues, and puck is in deep behind the blue zone where it's picked up.
It's DeCrow back there.
Sends it out to Corcoran along the boards. He's unable to get it out. Now finally it's picked out of there by Patton. Patton is checked. Now the puck just sits in the circle, and the Blues start to come out of the zone. Here's Patton. Gives it to Blunk. Blunk over the line. He's going to get in. Going to get a shot away right on goal. Tip to the corner, and we're going to have a call here.
I think it was just
up
and out of play.
Okay, I didn't see it go out of play.
Yeah, it went up into the netting over in that far side corner.
All right. So Alex Blunk taking an opportunity to rush the puck in his first shift on the JV line today.
DeVol and Roseboro come in. Forward line is the same.
All right. Puck is played around to the near side boards along the half wall, kept in there by number 18, DeVol. This is number 11. That's 91, Patton. And now he's going to go back and skate it down in his own zone. Now he turns on the corner on the near side. Puck is cleared over to the far side where Kwok's going to get to it first for the Blues. He tries to get it out along the wall, but it's kept in by Roseboro gets it. Now Kwok still unable to get it out. Puck still in the zone. Now we've got picked up by Corcoran. He gets it back to DeVol. And now this is Tyler DeVol going to rush the puck. Gets to the blue line. He runs into some resistance, and the puck comes right to the net. The puck is loose in front. And scramble as the puck is kicked to the far sides. Roseboro's unable to hold it in there. That's going to be That's not going to be whistles and icing, as they rule Roseboro should have been able to play that puck. Now it's dumped in by Bailey for the Mohawks. And now this is Gunnar Carroll behind his net. Finally got a new line out there. This is Filion in the near side. Gets it back to Husky. Husky picks it up. Oh, now he loses it in front of his own net. And it's dumped out to center ice. Oh, and that was Husky that had a inclination there to try and steal that puck right at his own blue line and be off to the races, but he couldn't quite corral the puck.
Almost got there, but it does bring up the first of the game. That's an offside play, OFFSIDE. Please, please, please don't put a second S on that unless you're playing soccer or American football.
This is Rouleau and Kwok taking the draw. It comes now to Thurlow. Thurlow takes it in along the left side boards, looking for a man to pass to. He's got Kwok. There's a shot right in front.
That was Trey Alexander.
Alexander got a backhand away that just missed. Now Kwok's going to get another shot. Quinn puts it in from the right point, sends it around to the far boards. Kept in by Alexander, and now it looks to come out. Kept in by Carroll, who puts it in while his teammates were trapped inside, so we're going to have another offside this time against the Blues. 12:36 left to play in a very evenly played first period. The Blues have one shot on goal so far. Mohawks none. Well, they're going to call that an intentional.
Unsportsmanlike on Trey Alexander.
I did not see that.
Is what Fox called. That's interesting, coming from what I would consider the most mild-mannered of all the kids on this squad, potentially. You know who else I haven't seen today is Jack Wright. I didn't see him in warm-ups. So.
No, I haven't either.
I'm bad at not seeing what isn't there.
All right, the Blues will have an opportunity to kill this penalty, and Mohawks have a power play. Now here's centering pass picked off by Kwok, gets it out to center ice. Now Patton gets it back into his own defensive zone, and it's going to be sent down. Hits the official, that's the linesman, and kept in. Now here's a man going to get to the net, tries a shot, and Aiden Starr has to make a save on the left post to his right.
That'll be shots 1-1 now up on the board. They do keep track of them for us.
That's unfortunate, as Carroll looked for all the world to have an opportunity to ice the puck, but his clearing pass down the boards hit the linesman and led to that rush opportunity for the Mohawks. Now it comes back to the point to Bailey. He's able to keep it in. Now the puck is put into the corner behind the net. Two Mohawks go for it. The Blues setting up in the box. Back to now it's dumped out of there by Austin Kwok. Picked up there now by DeCrow. Owen DeCrow sends it down.
Good choice. And the first person there is going to be Mikey.
This is Kwok. Tries to get it out to Patton, rather. Unable to complete that pass, and now Mason City looks to come back. And this is Kwok. Going to rag the puck a little bit. Now throws it off the board. We've got 50 seconds left on the penalty. Now here's a man coming in. Here's a shot. Looked like an almost handcuffed Star, but he reacted and made the save. And now this is DeCrow coming out of his own zone. This is going to be his first offensive foray. Throws it into the zone. It comes around to the near side boards, picked up by number 20. That's Berrigan.
Harassed by Husky nicely.
That's number 7, Buland puts it around. And now it's iced one more time. Comes all the way down behind the Mohawk net. And they've got 15 seconds left on their power play. The puck is still deep in their own zone as they try and get something going. Now Roseboro stops the puck as it comes toward his blue line. And here is Braden Corcoran, tries to dump it over, looking for number 6, Husky, unable to find him.
Penalty killed.
This is Duvall, turns in the far corner, goes to Husky. Here is Husky out of his own zone, loses control, and they send it back in. Now this is going to be Duvall once again, going to send it over on the near side to Roseboro. Roseboro off the boards, too far for Filion to handle. Now here's number 2, Byer, into the zone, gets past one, but not the other. He's going to get to the net with a backhand. It's knocked off his stick before he got the shot away, though.
Good play by Roseboro.
Now here's one right in front. Be careful with that. There's an attempted clearing pass is knocked down. And once again, Duvall picks it up in his own net. Sends it over to Filion. Now Filion at center ice over the red line. Into the offensive zone. Throws one right on goal. Steered to the corner by the goaltender. Kept in over there by Thurlow. Here's a shot in front. Deflected to the sideboards. And once again, now that's Steedy. Now here's a one-on-one developing. This is number 8, Riley, going to get to the net. And his shot is just misses the corner. And now the Blues look to come back. This is Thurlow. Gets it out of his zone and just dumped right back in, and Gunnar Carroll's going to go back and pick it up. He's pressured there, and the puck goes to number 9, Ethan Quinn. Quinn reverses the puck, tries to come over to the near side, gets it to Carroll. Carroll dumps it out to the blue line. Kept in by Mason City, and Carroll's back to pick it up. Pass ahead for Thurlow. This is Corcoran chasing after it, but he's beaten to the puck by the defenseman for Mason City. He's going to rush the puck out of the zone. Knocked off. Here's a terrible check from behind on number 14, Bailey. Hopefully Max is okay. Max Patton was put in hard from behind. That's got to be a 2 and 10, I would think. We'll see what he calls it. That's a real dangerous play.
Max back up. Wheels wobble, but they don't stay down.
The official, there's a dazzle of zebras over there.
Yeah, the dazzles are dazzling. What are they going to call? I need a motion, please. No motion. You're going to have to, he's putting one more back in. He's putting another one in the box. They're calling for somebody to go serve the 2. So that'll be a 2 and 10. It's got to be checking from behind.
Yeah, I think so.
He didn't make the motion, but I mean, even biased zebras like us can make that call.
Is it too much to ask that they give the official signal to the crowd?
I mean,
all right, here's Klock going to take the draw. The right circle comes back to Corcoran. Corcoran over on the far point to Blunk. Blunk tries to get it to the middle. Puck is bounced up in the air. The puck is free in the middle. Husky's going to get a shot away, and it's cleared out of there. And this is Braden Corcoran's going to have to go back and pick it up deep in his own zone. He's checked there by Booland. Corcoran sends it out along the boards to Blunk. Passes behind him. And the Blues are going to have to go back and set up again with 1:30 to go in the penalty. Corcoran gives it off to Kwok. Kwok has his pocket picked. And the Blues have to go back and pick it up again. Good forechecking work by number 20. Yeah. That's Berrigan. And here's a man going to get a shot away if he gets to the net. There's a backhander, missed the net. And now once again, Kwok is going to try and get something going. The whole penalty has been spent in the blue zone. There's another poor pass, and it results in the Blues having to go back again. Now they've got less than a minute to go on the power play. Not what you expect from your varsity players playing on a power play. Here's Fillion, and said we've got a penalty. Too many men.
Nikes. Too many men.
Well, that's about as bad a power play as you can have.
Yeah.
They still have 7.
Wow.
Husky's going to serve it. He was at the end of his shift probably, and that's why he's probably going to serve it. So that's going to get rid of the rest of that Blues power play, and now the teams will play 5 aside for 51 seconds. 7:42 in the first period remaining. There is no score. This is Patton going to take the draw to the circle to the left of Aiden Starr. Puck comes to toward the net.
Off the outside of the post.
Unable to get it out. Here is Riley going to get a shot away right on goal. And Starr comes out to the top of his crease. Makes himself big. And soaks up that shot right in the middle of his Blues insignia. Patton takes the draw. Loose along the boards, comes back to Riley. He's going to get another shot. His shot is deflected, and this is Carroll. Carroll's going to try and dump it out. Gets it ahead to number 91 is Patton. And the puck is sent out. A little bit of extra room out there as the teams are playing 5 aside rather than 6. And here's a pass to Patton, just a little bit in between. He's unable to get a hold of it. Now Patton, kept in briefly by Roseboro. Now it's dumped out of there. And here comes Rouleau. And that's going to be a penalty on Roseboro. And that's going to leave the Blues in 5 seconds. That's going to leave them facing a 5-on-3 disadvantage.
Yeah, that was Patton.
Oh, it was Patton? Okay.
He pulled his hand off his stick and grabbed him. and spun him around, and easy call for Fox to make. So, yeah, there's going to be 1 minute and 9 seconds of 5-on-3. So the power play was dreadful. Let's hope that the penalty kill is significantly better.
All right. Puck comes to the near side point. Now got out of there by
Oh, you got to get that out of the zone.
Kwok, unable to get the shot away. Here's a shot over the net. Gets to Carroll in the near side corner. His stick is hooked. Now here is Kwok. Kwok's going to get it out of the zone. He's 1-on-3 as he enters the zone. Now we just want to rag the puck and take some time off the clock as we are facing 50 seconds of 5-on-3. Here comes Mason City into the zone. There's a shot. Ooh, the net was wide open as the man looked to tip it in, but he couldn't get the shot on it. Now,
knocked down in front.
Now the puck is cleared out of the zone to Kwok, and he's going to dump it in, hopefully take a little bit more time, and it's gloved by the goaltender who dumps it out to number 3. That's Hansen, one of the famed Hansen brothers, I believe.
I mean, he's a guy in a Hansen, so yes.
There's a pass along the near wing boards. This is number 6. Carney crosses in front, maintains control of the puck. He's got a man in front. Shot.
Went
Deflected
wide
to the side. Duvall gets a stick on it and is able to clear that out. That's going to be an offsides, and now it's waved off as the Blues clear the zone. And they've killed off one penalty.
5-on-4 for 45 seconds.
Now Roseboro fires one off the board, and that's going to go all the way down into the Mason City zone. They play it D to D, and now they come out with 30 seconds left. There's a man into the zone. That's number 6. That's Carney. Now he's looking for a man in front. Unable to get it to him. Oh, there's a shot that goes off the side of the net. And the Blues control in front and send it all the way. Well, not all the way down. It's knocked down at the red line. And they're going to get one more rush with 18 seconds left. But good job by Roseboro there to blunt that rush. Now here's a man gets by Roseboro. He's going to get to the net. The shot. Big save by Starr. Big save. Now the puck is deflected to the near side boards. Now it's out in front. The Blues are going to
penalty killed.
And Alexander gets the puck out of the zone, and the Blues have killed off that 5-on-3. Here's Thurlow. He's crunched into the boards as he was trying to make a move to the outside. Now here's Quinn. Quinn keeps it in at the far point, puts it behind the net. Alexander and Thurlow are back there chasing it, but Mason City gets to it first. And the puck is free at center ice where Quinn puts his man in, and now the puck is picked off in there by Filion. Filion dumps it into the offensive zone, into the near corner, chases after it. He's beaten to the puck by one of the Mohawks. Now it's back to Blunk. Blunk fires one from the point. It's knocked down by the defense of the near side corner. Now behind the net, this is Alexander trying to get a stick on it to center it if he can, but he's neutralized back there by one of the Mohawk players. They try and bring it out, but it's kept in.
Ooh. Trey couldn't pull the trigger.
Very little in the way of shots on goal. 4-on-3 in favor of the Mohawks right now. Puck is back behind the Mohawk net where it's played by number 3, Hansen. Blues make a line change. Kwok back on there. Now the Blues have to get out of the zone before they can go back in. They do it. Very unevenly played. I mean, it's been very competitive, but it's a lot of fits and starts for both teams.
Yeah.
Now here's a puck sent in. It's tipped by Carroll, so there won't be an icing, even though the shot came from well beyond the center line. Here's a long shot from the right point. Comes around to the near side boards where it's played by Quinn. Quinn tries to get it to Patton. Kept in by number 12. That's Rouleau.
Ooh, tried to stuff it, but Starr stayed tight to the post.
Now Quinn sends it around to the near side point. And it's taken off in there by Kwok. Kwok has got Patton on his left. He comes, there's a shot right on goal.
Riser.
And the goaltender is able to make the save. And holds on. That evens the shots on goal at 4 apiece with 2:50 to play in the first period. And there's no score.
Fox giving Mad Max Patton a little earful about the snow shower that he gave to the Tendy, but I mean, what's he going to do? Run him? So he held up looking for that rebound, but that was a lot of snow right in his face. So yeah. I think he came off with a warning, which I think is fair for the first time. All
right, it comes back to the point. and gotten out of there by Mason City. Now a man steals the puck. He's going to get to the net. A shot. Missed the net. Starr came out, but the shot was wide. Now here's Thurlow, number 39, into the zone. He's going to fire one across. Corcoran's going to get to it first. Tries to send it behind the net. He's bumped over there. Puck comes to...
Ooh.
Here is Duvall. Duvall puts
penalty.
A shot right on goal.
And here it is.
And there's going to be a penalty against
the Mohawks.
The Mohawks.
Okay.
That was a good shot there by Duvall from the point right along the ice. It left a nice juicy rebound, but there was nobody there for the Blues, and the whistle blew. This is number 12. That is Tanner Rouleau's going to go for a rough.
Yep. I'm going to say it this time. I didn't say it last time. Maybe that's why the power play was absolutely dreadful. Brings up a BSN power play.
Oh, that's the secret.
That's what we needed.
We should be good to go now.
Whatever happened last time was ugly.
All right. Puck control back to Corcoran. Gets it over to the far point to Blunk. Now here's Husky. Puts it around to the far side. He's going to picked up over there by Kwok. Back to Husky. Husky's going to get it to Kwok. Kwok loses it. He tried to get a shot away. And here comes Corcoran. Busts up that play as the puck comes free behind the net. And Blunk's going to be the first one back to pick it up for the Blues. And here they come out of the zone. Here's a pass ahead. Tries to get it to Husky, and that's going to be an icing. Oh, no, they waved it off. He had his arm up, and he changed his mind. And I thought he was right the first time, but I'm glad he didn't call it. This is Hartman now behind the net. We got 1:16 left in the penalty. And the Blues once again fail to exit the zone properly, and they have to go back and pick it up once again. This is Husky. He's checked over there. Now he starts to come out. He's got Filion with him. He's going to get to the line. Gets around one, but can't take the puck with him. Now it's kept in by Roseboro. Roseboro's going to let one go. Deflected behind the net along the near side half wall to Filion. Filion gets it to Husky. Now it comes 3 to... Well, that goes all the way down, and that's a successful icing for the Mohawks with 39 seconds left. Oh, and the puck is free! Starr almost had a costly misplay there as he tried to cover the puck and didn't, and it was just sitting there loose in the crease with a hard-charging penalty killer. I think that was number 4, Hahn, coming in. But Aiden regained possession of the puck before any damage could be done.
Oh, man, adventures in goaltending right there. I'm not that old, but don't test my heart, please.
All right, Corcoran's going to take the draw. Now the puck is gotten out of the zone by Thurlow. Thurlow unable to get it deep, though. And now the puck is kept in. Oh, and we had a man over there. Couldn't get it to him. That was Filion. Yep. Now here's Roseboro. No. Tries to carry it in. He loses the puck, and Byer picks it up and sends it back into the blue zone. Penalty is just about over. 12 seconds left. Puck is free just outside the zone. Gets it over to Roseboro on this side. He's going to rush the puck. We got 25 seconds left in the period. Here's Roseboro going to get to the middle. His shot is deflected by the defenseman. Now Thurlow's got it. And that was Husky. Took his eye off the puck as he was trying to line up his shot, and it gets by him and goes all the way back. Now the puck is turned over in the offensive zone. Here's a shot right in front, and he kicked it in. He kicked it in, and it's immediately waved off by the official.
That's a good call. I mean, it was obvious as day, but if the stripes wasn't in position, he wouldn't have seen it. Absolutely a kick.
And that comes with 6 seconds left.
That would have been the biggest triple G. Oh, my goodness. What does the Fox say? The Fox says no goal. That's what the Fox says, and that was a good call. We see very little complaints over there from the Mohawks as it was,
All right.
Very obvious.
Not much time left in the period, less than 5 seconds. And Corcoran just gets Duvall just gets it out of the zone as the buzzer goes, ending the first period.
Shots on goal, 7 for the Mohawks, 5 for the Blues. And we said that these teams were going to be evenly matched. I didn't realize that meant that for the first period they would be evenly terrible. I think both teams are happy to be having that period behind them and turn the page to some better hockey because nobody played well for the last 15 minutes.
Both of these teams looked like two teams that hadn't been on the ice since last Sunday.
Yeah.
We know that's not true.
That's not true.
Little sloppy.
Yeah, it was. But you know what? It's fine. No blood. So we're going over now to the second period, and we'll turn the page on that. There it is. Oh, here comes the upcoming game. So obviously today and tomorrow playing the Mohawks, and then Lincoln Stars at home the weekend after Thanksgiving. Then at the Cyclones in early December, followed by Sioux City at home, and then you see at Cedar Rapids and at Fremont right before Christmas. That's a long drive, ladies and gentlemen. That's the last long one that we got.
We'll need a rest after that. We'll need a 3-week rest after a trip to Fremont.
Oof, 100%.
Do they have paved roads out there once you get past Omaha?
Yeah, they're paved with corn stalks. Corn stalks is what they. I don't know.
I was just joking. Anybody from Fremont listening, I was just joking.
Don't unsubscribe, please. We're still looking for more subscribers. We're grinding for $1,000.
What are we up to now, about 960?
I don't know. We have to look at the next intermission.
All right, center ice. Puck is dropped to center ice to start the second period. Patton throws it in along the near side board, tries to get it to Kwok. Now back to Patton. Turns in the corner on the near side. Now he sends it to Corcoran. Corcoran leaves a pass. Now here's one. Oh, he tried to get it to Patton and just failed to click. Now here comes the Mohawks, 3-on-2 into the zone. Going to drop a pass. Here's a long shot. Deflected in front. Oh, and Starr makes a save.
I would call the first 32 seconds of this period better play by both teams than I saw in almost the entire first period.
Yep.
Ask and you shall receive. Better hockey it is. I like the puck movement by the Blues down in that cycle play.
That pass from Corcoran to Kwok, and he tried to put it on the point, on the tip of the stick of Max Patton, and the defenseman just got his stick on it and kept that puck from winding up right where we wanted it for a good shot on goal.
Yep.
Now, this is Blunk behind his net. Sends it out. That not going to go far enough for icing. This is Husky. Husky tries to get it in. Now he does. He can't get it in too deep, and Mason City's able to get it back out. Blunk puts it back to
DeCrow.
That's number 22.
Yep.
DeCrow.
Not used to that one. Careful in front of the goal there, man.
Oh, here's another pass. We're playing
what
ping pong across our top of the slot area.
Or if you're old enough, pong maybe.
Yeah, I am.
Me too.
Owen DeCrow picks the puck up. He had a couple of shifts in the first period as he tries to get his endurance and skating down a little bit after such a long enforced absence with that injury, but he's back now, and the Blues are a better team for it. All right, now here comes Mason City back into the zone. That's number 12. That's Rulo. Sends one across. It's picked up by Thurlow. Thurlow sends it around the net to number 22, DeCrow. Now a man takes it out to the high slot. He's going to get a shot away. Oh, that grazed the post. That grazed the post. Good opportunity for Mason City.
Yeah.
Now here is Husky.
Out of the zone, please, boys.
Tries to get it off the wall, unable to get it out of the zone, and now DeCrow is going to have to go back and get it. Well, Blues are really kind of messed up in their own zone right now. They're unable to get it out. This is one of those possessions that you just see bad things happening if you don't get the puck out of the zone pretty quick. Husky finally gets it out, sends it down, and that's going to be an icing, but that's okay because that was preferable to what was going on with our lack of possession in our own zone.
Yeah. Wow. Scrambly. Mr. Fox holds. And
all right.
What do we got? Roseboro and Carroll, along with Kwok, Corcoran, and Trey Alexander on the far side.
All right, let's make something happen here, boys.
Yeah.
Shot,
sure.
passes back to the near side point, too far for the Mason City defense to handle, so it's back at center ice. It's cleared in, picked up by Carroll. Carroll gets it to Roseboro. Roseboro throws it off the wall. That's not going to be an icing. It touched the skate on the way through, so it's back behind the Mason City net. Corcoran's going to try to get to it, but he's beaten to the puck.
Nice job by Gunn.
Carroll sends it in deep. Corcoran's unable to reach it in the zone before it's picked up by the defense. Now Kwok Sends it, tries to get it to Corcoran. Now here's a man. This is Alexander going to get a shot. Puck is loose in front. And here's a shot by Kwok. Just missed. That's the best opportunity of the game for the Blues so far.
Oh, for sure.
Now that's going to be an icing against Mason City. Puck was loose, bouncing around in front of the Mason City goal, and you had a couple of players. You had Corcoran, you had Kwok trying to stick a fork in it. Finally, Kwok did, but his shot just whistled wide of the far post.
Well, and that shot by Trey Alexander from the terrible angle bounced right off the tendy and sat down there just dead right in front.
All right. Puck comes clean to number 4. That's Hahn. He tries to get around Quinn, is able to do so. Now he puts it to the corner, sends it to the middle where Filion picks it up for the Blues. Filion's pass. Husky couldn't hold it on his stick. Put some tape on there, boys. Now here's Husky once again. Into the zone, gets around one, going to get a shot away.
Ooh.
Big save by the goaltender. That shot was labeled for the top corner.
I think it was going to get there, too.
And I believe that is number 91, Jacob Barr. We haven't mentioned his name, but he is the goaltender for Mason City, and he had to make a glove save there, or had he not done so, his team would be behind 1-0. 11:28 left to go in the second. Duvall puts it into the far side corner. Now rung around to the near side. Thurlow battling for it in there. It comes 3 to Husky. Husky puts it behind the net. He's battling over there with number 14, Bailey. 2 players from each team. Puck is stuck in the corner. Now the Blues trying to get control. Nobody's able to do it. Now it finally comes through to Molstead. She throws it out. Now she's going to bring it into the zone. She's hit over there right in front of her bench.
That's going to be a rough.
And that's
elbow. It's an elbow, not a rough. Could have been either, I think.
And that's going to be number. Who's getting that?
Tyler? Yeah,
that's Tyler Duvall.
Bringing up a BSN penalty kill.
That was number 5, Emmy Molstead, who took that check. The only young lady on the ice for either team, and she took that hit and got up quickly and skated to her bench, none the worse for wear. Now she's given her team a power play by taking that penalty, and Duvall has to sit for 2, and the power play unit is on. Battling for it in the corner. This is all good for the Blues as time is coming off the clock. Now it's back to the far point. Here's a shot right in front. No net front presence for the Mohawks, and goalie Aiden Starr saw that one all the way, so he was able to make a save out at the top of his crease, and the Blues have killed off the first 17 seconds of the penalty.
And just as importantly with that save, 0 rebound. Don't like that loose change in front.
Corcoran wins the draw back to Blunk. He reverses along the near side wall, trying to get it out. And unable to do so.
Get out of the zone.
Now this is number 20. That's Berrigan. His shot right in front. Puck is loose. Corcoran's going to get it, and he dumps it out. And this is Kwok racing for it. Kwok is put into the board. That's borderline interference.
That was interference. Yeah. That wasn't borderline anything.
Yeah, that was an interference call that the officials missed. Now here comes Hansen. Gets around one, but not the other. Now the puck is free along the near side half wall. Here's a shot, and Starr comes out of his crease to make the save. That's 10 shots on goal. They've doubled up the Blues on shots on goal, 10-5, but still no score with 1:03 left in the Blues penalty.
So one of the Mohawks came at Gunnar Carroll, probably the smallest guy on the ice. Gunnar fired right back. Big heart in a smaller package.
Mason City on the power play for another 1:03. Now it comes back. It slips between the 2 defensemen and goes all the way back into the Mason City zone. They have to go back and pick it up. Thurlow putting on some pressure as a penalty killer for the Blues. Now here's the pass. Intercepted right in front.
Whoa!
Roseborough got a shot away, and
big blast, but right into a
defenseman who took the brunt of that. Now here's puck caught up in the equipment of Carroll. He jumps it down. And it's back into the Mason City zone in the near side corner. Sends it around. And now here comes Mason City. This is Rouleau. Puck is taken away from him, and the Blues put it back into the zone. Now here's DeCrow playing on defense. Stops that rush. And the puck is back in the Mason City end.
15 seconds on the penalty.
They're having about as much luck with their power play as we had with ours, but now they've got a 2-on-3 as they enter the zone. This is number 6. That's Carney. Takes it into the corner. DeCrow.
Good job by DeCrow.
Goes down as he's battling back there. And
penalty killed.
Here's a man. Tries to go to the
nice
wraparound with a backhand, and big save by Starr.
Yeah.
Now Carroll loses control. Now it's picked up by Roseboro. Roseboro puts it out of the zone, and that's going to be an icing because the penalty had just expired with 8:33 left in the second.
I don't know if he was aware or not, but it might have just been as well to get that change, although I'd rather not give the possession away. If you can't, don't have to.
All right, we've got Hartman, Husky, and 20. That's Kwok over there on the forward line. Comes to Blunk. Blunk sends it to Kwok. Kwok sends a pass ahead, just misses. Now here is Hartman. He's going to have a man going to the net. But the shot is deflected over the Mason City net. Now it's in the Mason City zone and it's cleared out of there. And this is going to be Ethan Quinn going to pick it up. Be careful there, Ethan. That pass across in front of his own net. Got away with that one. Now here comes pass ahead to Husky. Husky's got one man to beat. Tries to cut to the middle. He's cut off. Now here's a centering pass across. Nobody there. There's Hartman is dumped from behind. And the puck is cleared out and taken off in there. And now the puck is lost by Quinn and
nice job by Husky.
Regained by Husky. Nice play by Husky. Now here comes number 6 into the zone. You got another man with him. He's going to get a shot away. And once again, Barr makes the save. That one was up around crossbar level. And Barr had the glove up and made the save with 7:37 left, still scoreless.
How many shots did the Blues have at the end of the period? I thought it was 5.
I think so.
But I know there was at least one more shot on goal so far this period, but we're only credited with one on the board thus far.
Well, the Republicans in charge will have an investigation.
Listen.
All right, over the line, gets around Duvall, puts it to the corner. Now he sends it over to the near side. Here's a centering pass right out in front. Good work by Starr to deflect that pass away from danger. And Corcoran was unable to get it out. He should have extended the stick and gotten that puck out of the zone. Now he's got an opportunity.
Fillion with him.
That was a centering pass in front. And a big save and a shot by Fillion. Wow. Corcoran was stopped as he came down down the left wing. He stopped and kind of made a pirouette pass right to Fillion, right in front of the net, and Barr came up big with a big save.
Absolutely.
And kept the game scoreless.
Yeah, I think Nolan unfortunately got in too tight and wasn't able to elevate there because didn't really get up over the level of Barr's pads.
All right, Corcoran's going to take the draw on the circle to the right of Barr. Loses the draw, but it comes back to the Blues anyway, and this is Carroll going to pinch in. Now Carroll going to get to the net. Shot deflected over the net and up into the netting.
That was sounded like it tinged off the side of the post there before it deflected out. Do it again. Alexander's going to trade out for Husky. Corcoran, Husky, Fillion, Carroll, and Duvall are your 5. Corcoran taking the draw.
Puck sits in the circle for a second. It comes out to Carroll. Carroll unable to keep it in as he sends it to Duvall. Now here's a man, almost got around Duvall, but Carroll is back protecting the defensive zone. Now here is Gunnar Carroll. He's got a little bit of speed. Sends it over on the wing to Fillion off his skate. There's no icing on the play as it goes into the corner. Corcoran tried to stab at it. Now here's Fillion going to get an opportunity. Now he loses it. And Carney attempt at a rush is knocked down by Carroll. And it's deep once again in the near side corner of the Mason City zone. Now here's 35 sending it in. Shot wide of the net, picked up by Carroll. Carroll sends it over to Husky. Husky unable to get it out of the zone. Now it's picked out of there by Kwok. Now the puck is picked up by number 13. That's Parsons. Parton's shot is wide behind the net. And it looks like this is Kwok's going to pick it up in his own zone.
Giant pile of snow there.
And now here come the Blues. 3-on-3 as they enter the zone. Here's Kwok, tries to get to the middle, gets it to Husky. Husky with a shot right on. Deflected by Barr. Now kept in by number 22, DeCrow. And the puck is cleared out of there. And Rulo's going to get to the puck. Is he going to get to the net? Shot. Saved by Starr. Big save by Starr. Good burst there by number 12. That's Tanner Rulo. And he was able to get around the defense and get a shot away, but didn't have a great angle. And what little angle he had, Starr had covered.
Well, in terms of shots, all of a sudden, Blues went from 0 on the board this period to 4 very quickly, so it's 11-9.
Oh, backhand shot, save made by Starr. Now the puck is free in the middle. He got a man trying to get to the middle, and he's knocked off the puck by number 39, Thurlow, and kicked out of there, but not out of the zone. Still not out of the zone. Now finally it comes out to Roseboro. Roseboro goes around to the right side. He's got a man in the middle. There's a rebound. And that was number 39, Thurlow, who couldn't quite get a stick on it. The rebound was there. Now that's an offside. Play. Number 15,
for sure.
Cooper Scott was offside by about a stride.
All right. 9-11 in shots, 450, and 2 big zeros where the most important numbers are supposed to be.
All right. Off the draw, comes to the near side in the blue zone. Kicked out of there. Now they have to wait because they have a man in the zone. Now, this is Quinn. Oh. Quinn loses it. Picked up and sent in back into the blue zone. And that puck goes all the way down into the Mason City zone. No icing. As they rule, the Mason City player could have played it. Now here is Husky. Battling forward. He's going to get to the front of the net. Right in front. The save made by the goaltender. The puck is behind the net. Now it's sent out. Quinn's unable to keep it in, but is picked up back there by Alex Blunk. Blunk turns in his own zone, sends it out to Corcoran. Corcoran ahead to Husky. Husky tries to get to the middle, but loses control of the puck. Now he's after it, regains it. 2 players for each team behind the net. Now here's Corcoran trying to send it out in front. Now here's Husky. Husky going to get in front. Shot saved by Barr.
Ooh, he wasn't sure either.
Nope, he had that one between the pads, and he made the save, and then was very still in the crease, not wanting to dislodge it and have it roll through him. Back to the point, a long shot deflected to the near side corner. Kwok gets it back to Carroll. Carroll has to pull it out of the zone as it got away from him. And the Blues,
that's an offside.
That's going to be an offside on number, I think Filion was in the zone and Roseboro.
I don't know. Yeah. Sorry, interrupted you there.
That's all right. It was either Roseboro was trying to get it in with Filion on his own or vice versa.
Right. Roseboro playing winger at the moment. The lines have gotten real scrambled up for a bit here.
No, here's a puck free to Roseboro. Roseboro going to get a shot away right on goal. And Barr makes a save, deflects it up over the net into the netting. So we will have another face-off. Now the Blues have suddenly taken the lead in terms of shots on goal with 12 to the Mohawks 11. So far, neither of these teams will remind you of the 1980s Edmonton Oilers.
Not wrong. Absolute facts.
Now the puck is controlled in the zone. Here's a man going to get to the net. Shot in front. Rebound. Is loose in front. Somebody turned the light on. A shot.
Oh!
Still several opportunities there.
Came off Philly's stick and couldn't get past.
And that's going to be an icing against Mason City.
Really good. I mean, you feel the boys are coming hard here for the past minute or two.
It's been a long time since this team has scored a legitimate goal. The goal we got last week was
They don't ask how, they ask how many.
Pretty much helped into the net by the goaltender for the Omaha team, but that was all we got. Now it's back to the point. Here's a long shot, tipped in front.
Up in the paraphernalia. It's on
nice
top of
tip.
his leg pad.
Nice tip by Hartman.
Yeah, it was.
But
real close.
Barr stayed with it. And Rich, you're absolutely right. The Blues are starting to come on a little bit here, so we'll see how that develops here in the latter stages of the second and into the third.
Definitely need to dent the back of the net with this kind of pressure being put on right now.
Corcoran's going to take the draw. He sends it right across looking for Thurlow. Couldn't find him. Now the puck kept in by Duvall temporarily. Now a pass is sent ahead. That's tipped into the zone by Corcoran off a pass from Thurlow. Now the pass is back to center ice. Nice play by Carroll to control it. Now he sends it in, but it's going to be played off of there by. Whoa! Wow, that was careful.
Boy,
good back check there by Hartman.
Yeah, nice work.
Now he sends it along the board to Carroll. Carroll sends it to Corcoran. Corcoran over the boards, over the line on the left side. He's crunched into the boards on the corner and unable to get it to the middle. Now once again, Carroll tries to pinch. Keeps it in. There's a long shot. It's deflected off the defenseman and out of the zone at the far side. Picked up by Blunk. Blunk back to Carroll. Sends it ahead. Hartman misplays it, but it goes into the zone. And now the puck is still at center ice where it's played by Carroll. 1:50 to play in the second period. Here's Hartman into the zone. Going to fire one. His shot is weak and off to the side. Now here's Husky in front. Oh. Great chance for Husky. Good save by Barr. That play developed out of nowhere, and Husky got a quick shot away.
Yeah, nice pass by Alexander to get it on Husky's stick.
Now the puck is out, and this is Hahn. He sends it in from just inside the center line, so there's no icing. Blunk plays it ahead, off the boards, looking for Husky. Husky's not able to get it into the zone, and they still battle for it at center ice. Here's Lucas, number 37, going to get a shot away. His centering pass is deflected to the corner. Now the puck back to the point. Sent in deep behind the net. This is Ethan Quinn chasing it down. Sends it out looking for teammate now, Hartman, in his own zone. We got less than a minute in the second period. Sends a pass ahead. It's deflected, so there's no icing. This is Alexander going to be, well, he'll be the second one to it as somebody from Mason City beats him to it. Now Mason City starts to come out of the zone. Sends it in. That's not going to be deep enough for icing, and Quinn plays it back to center ice. And the puck is cleared back to center. Here is Blunk. Tries to send it in deep. Knocked down by Kwok. Here's Roseboro. Over on the right side, throws a backhand at the net, and Barr stops it and gloves it and stops the play with 16 seconds left. Blues now have run the shot total to 16-11 in their favor, but neither team has been, I was going to say neither team has been able to turn on the red light, but the red light was on momentarily. Turned on by somebody who probably shouldn't have been anywhere near it. All right, here's a centering or a clearing pass. Picked off by Kwok. 7 seconds left. Roseboro into the zone. He's going to get a shot away. And Barr almost fumbled that one, but that's the end of the second period with the whistle, or with the buzzer. And at the end of 2 periods, we're right where we started. Mason City nothing, the Blues nothing. We will be back in about 15 minutes after they scrape the ice. And so until then, this is Greg Corcoran for Rich Blanc. This is Quad City Blues Hockey. Welcome back to Mason City. Rich, I guess this is the third or fourth year this building has been open. For those fans who are not aware of it, this rink that we're in is a massive improvement over their old rink, which was basically a livestock pen that they froze over in the wintertime. When you played up here in January, it was oftentimes colder inside the building than outside. But this is an old shopping mall, and this is an old J.C. Penney store that they gutted and retrofitted into an ice rink, and it's really a nice facility. They have a junior team, I believe, that plays here, and sight lines are great. So we've had a really good look at a game that really hasn't been all that great from an offensive standpoint.
No, it has not. I will say that in the second period, definitely vastly superior play for the Blues, but the score still 0. So got to work on that part. It is good to see DeCrow back on skates, though.
We're going to start out with Thurlow, Kwok, and Corcoran on the forward line with DeCrow and Blunk back on defense. We're underway. Puck brought into the zone. Stick lifted. Now it's sent into the corner. DeCrow puts his man into the boards, but he maintains control of the puck. Now the puck is loose right in front. They're going to get a shot away. Save. Number 7, that's Bueland, had a really good opportunity there, but Starr had the corner covered and was able to knock the puck down and get a stop.
Yep.
Not a great start for the Blues territorially. Kwok's going to take the draw. Back to the point. Sent around behind the net now. Blunk chases over there. Now here's a back pass from Corcoran to Kwok. Kwok gets it ahead to Thurlow. Thurlow down the right wing boards. Fans on his shot. Picked up though. Going to get another chance. Going to shot. Oh, big save by Barr as he kicks it to the corner. Now Mason City comes back again. Comes back to Owen DeCrow in his first action of the season. And a puck comes Blunk out to center ice. He gets it to Kwok. Kwok. Well, here's a man going to get a break. Fortunately, here's a man, that's Carroll, coming off the bench to break up what could have been a breakaway. Now here's a man going to get to the net. A shot. Big save by Starr. And we've got a whistle.
I don't know who's it going to be on. There were some very minor shenanigans between Carroll and Rouleau over there. And
just Carroll.
Gunnar Carroll's going to get 2 for roughing.
Well, we didn't hear it, but it was the sound of the police.
It was the sound of the police. Also of note, an update, I had noticed in that second period we didn't see hardly any Max Patton, and he's ruled out for the rest of the game after he took that check from behind hard into the boards with head contact of his head into the board. So we're wishing him all the best and hoping that he makes a speedy recovery.
All right, here's a man going to get right to the circle. Shot, save by Starr. The puck is loose, and he covers up as the Mohawks begin their power play. Well, now we're down Dylan Covert, we're down Evan Mueller, and now we're down because of injury Max Patton, not to mention our other goaltender.
Yeah, Cody Harkey. Yeah. Jack Wright isn't here.
Here's a deflection in front by number 4. That's Hahn. Blues unable to clear it out. Now finally it gets out, but not very far out. And right away they come back in. This is Scott going to get a shot away. Shot is pulled to the near side, and now Roseborough gets a stick on it, unable to clear it. The Blues have not really been able to get the puck deep out of their own zone since this penalty started 35 seconds ago.
Oh, come on, guys.
And once
Get
again,
this thing out of here.
Quickly. No. Maintain control by, there's a man going to get to the middle in front. The puck just slithers by the side of the net. Quinn tries to get to it, and now we're going to have another call. Maybe the net off.
I think the net was off, and there was a guy laying in the crease. So that draw should come outside. All right, I guess not. Fox says it's an inside draw. By the way, we haven't even mentioned the fact that we've been without TD for a month. So depleted staff down here for the JV squad.
Oh, here's a centering pass right across the crease. And now this is Kwok, unable to get a stick on it.
Come on, buddy.
The Blues are courting
Out
danger
of the
here
zone, boys.
by
Yes, very much.
not being able to get the puck out of their zone. It's now here's a man coming right across the front, going to go to the backhand. Starr makes the save. DeCrow gets it, sends it out, and that one is going to – nope, it's not out yet. Blunt quite couldn't reach it. Kept in again. There's a save by Starr. Now centering pass in front, just whistled by the side. This is going on 90 seconds where the puck has been in our zone. Oh, now we got to get the puck out of the zone, boys. Kept in. Sent in.
What are we doing?
Everybody moving in slow motion here.
Honestly.
Shot is sent wide to the right side. We're down to 3 seconds left. We have literally spent the entire 2 minutes in our defensive zone. Here's a pass in front, sent out there by Husky. And finally, the Blues get out of the zone as the penalty is cleared. Now, and there's a man put in hard by number 10. That was Medlin to put his man in. Looked like a dangerous hit, but really it was because he's so much bigger and than Hartman that it looked like a high hit, but it wasn't. Now the puck's at center ice. And the puck is cleared in. Husky throws a check. Quinn sends it across in front of his own net, over to the other side, and finally out to Husky. Got a little bit of spring in his step here as he crosses the line. Fires one. Up in the air now, deflected behind the net. Husky's one of the few people that seem to have a little jump in his step in this period so far.
Yeah. Everybody else looks like they got Xanax in the locker room.
Now the puck comes free to Hartman. Blues are in the middle of the line, Shane, so Hartman's all by himself as he attempts to get over the line. Can't do it. This is Bailey, number 14. Oh, nice save. Lifts a big rebound there, but the Blues covered it up and sends it out to the far side. An attempt at a tip in there right in front goes awry. Now here's a man going to get to the net. Shot. Missed the net. And ricochets all the way out. And this is number 15. That's Scott going back for it. He's going to be checked back there by what's 42's name?
Alexander.
Alexander. I want to call him Armstrong. All right, here's a man going to get to the net. Knocked off his stick by Blunk just enough. And DeCrow is there to cover up. Now you got a man right in front, number 4. Puck is shot behind the net. And it comes out to Alexander. Alexander sends it out, looking for Roseboro. Roseboro down the left wing boards. He's got Kwok in the middle, but he couldn't get it to him.
Up and out of play. Whew, feels like the entirety of the 5 minutes and 17 seconds has been spent looking left.
Didn't one of our games up here last year go to a overtime scoreless?
Yeah.
I don't know if that was varsity or junior varsity.
It was one of the Rosie Shuffle wins.
Oh, okay.
For the JV.
Okay.
That's for sure. That I know.
Corcoran's going to take the draw, sends it back to the point. There's a long shot by Carroll. Deflected. Here's another shot by Carroll. Tipped in front.
Man. Dropped down right.
Filion just failed to get a stick on it as he was looking to backhand it into a wide open net. Now here is Duvall racing back. Gets to it first. Here's a pass ahead trying to find Corcoran. And now Corcoran tries to kick it to the stick. Doesn't know where it is. The little black thing there. That's it, Braden. All right. Now it's back into the zone. Comes to Duvall. Time for the Blues to get busy here. Here is Filion.
Nice
Wires a slap shot, hard slap shot, but he missed the net. And the Blues have to clear the zone as the puck comes back in. Oh, there's a lead pass trying to find Kwok too far ahead of him. We're down to less than 9 minutes and a scoreless tie. Now here's number 12. That's Rulo. Tries to make a move for it. Sends it over to the near side. Picked up by number 2. That's Byer. Picked up by Duvall. Gets around 1. Gets around 2. Now he's put into the boards by Byer. And couldn't advance it any further as Carroll has to go back and pick it up in his own zone. Carroll gets it to Kwok. Kwok Tries to put it off the boards to himself. Gets it into the zone. The play is onside, but it comes off number 10. His clearing pass is stopped by Husky. Now Kwok puts it in. He's going to chase it in. He's going to get to it. Now he loses control as they battle for it along the boards, and it's back to center ice. 2-on-2 for Kearney as he enters the zone. Now he's going to shot away. Oh, and it just goes by the side of the net, and his winger just didn't have a stick long enough to tip that one into what would have been an open net. Here's Blunk behind the net. Blunk comes out between 1-2. Now he sends a pass trying to find Corcoran. Corcoran is stopped, so they have to reformulate the rush as they go into the zone, or he would have had a teammate offside. Here's Corcoran, got a glove on it, but couldn't stop it. Now here, this is Kearney, I believe, number 6. Looking for a man in front. Centering pass is knocked down by the defense, and this is Corcoran going to get to it first in the corner. He's knocked off the puck and doesn't get the puck out of the zone. And that puck was out, but they didn't rule it that way, so we got to play it. Good check by Blunk there to Quinn. Quinn sends it to number 52. That's Hartman. Puts it in now. Puck is free at center ice. The Blues are in the middle of a line change. 6:50 to play. Now this is Husky. Tries to put it off the boards, but he's stopped at the blue line. Picked up there by Mason City. Intercepted by Hartman. And the puck is popped up into the Mason City player bench with 6:36 left in a scoreless game.
Shots on goal, Blues 18, Mohawks 16.
You know, the closer we get to the end of regulation, the more of an overtime this game seems to be. Because one goal here,
next goal likely seems
one goal
to be the winner.
Could very well be the winner.
Exactly.
Now here's Thurlow, pushes it into the corner. Centering pass right in front, and Husky just couldn't quite get a stick on it. Shot from the high point goes deflected to the corner. And now here's a man going to get to the puck. They've got a 2-on-1 breaking. One man back. And get to the net. Big save. Big save by Starr.
Ooh. Man. That was a good save by Starr.
Yeah, we're getting to the point now where any kind of a mistake could be very costly in terms of the results of this game.
You mean like that odd man rush that just got given up?
Yeah, kind of like that.
A little bit.
The Blues really haven't given up a lot in the way of odd man rushes, but they did there, and it could have been a disastrous situation.
Agreed. Come on, Husky. Nice win.
This is Carroll. Going to send it around looking for Thurlow. Thurlow gets it out of the zone. He's got Philly on breaking, but he's going to carry it into the zone, but he loses it. Now it comes to Filion. Filion along the boards, puts it in deep, maintains control, tries to center it, tries to get it to Thurlow, but he's checked off there by the defenseman. Now Husky chases it down, and the puck's going to get out of the zone. That's going to go all the way down, and that is going to be an icing against
Good job.
Mason City. 5:36.
I'll bring a full line change. Tyler Carroll sometimes calls those Canadian fire drills.
Eh?
As opposed to the Chinese fire drill in the car that you do sometimes when you were a kid.
All right, Kwok is centering this line. Wins the draw back to Duvall. Duvall fires one. It's knocked down by the defense and kicked to the corner. Kwok gets there first. Tries to get it back into the corner. Now here comes a 2-on-1 breaking. One man back. Nice centering pass.
Nice back check
by
Duvall.
And a nice save. Tyler Duvall did a nice job there of pushing that winger to the outside, and that gave Starr a chance to cover the angle, the only angle that the shooter had, and he made a nice save. But again, that's as close to an odd man rush as we've seen.
Correct. Also, that was a really nice back check by Austin Kwok to take out the other man.
Oh, and we're going to get a penalty on Roseboro. And the unintentional but obvious tripping penalty. So Rosie's going to go sit for 2. And now once again the Blues power penalty kill is going to be tasked with the responsibility of keeping this a scoreless tie for the next 2 minutes.
Yeah. And we're going to hope that it does last all 2 minutes, obviously.
Although I would like to just encourage them if they can. Nothing says they can't score.
No.
So let's do that too.
I love a good shorty. Shorties are one of my favorite things.
Puck not to the blue line, but not out. Sent in behind the net as Mason City looks to set up their power play. Here's a shot. Ooh. Star makes a save. Duvall's going to get to it. Tries to get it out. Now here is Kwok. Kwok's got a man. That's Corcoran with him. Corcoran's going to get to the net. No. He's just going to peel off now and look to take some time off the clock as they lost the advantage. Now Kwok has it again. And now once again with 1:26 left is kept in the zone by Duvall. Now here is number 12 going to get to the net. He's checked off the play by Duvall. Now here's back to the point. Here's a long shot coming, deflected in front.
Ooh,
just trickles wide. And Starr reaches out and grabs that attempted centering pass from behind the net. So the Blues have killed off 56 seconds of this 2-minute penalty. And with 4:17 left, we are still looking for the first goal of the game.
Whew. Yeah, you're not kidding. These get tense down toward the end when nobody's been able to dent the back of the net.
Now Husky's going to take the draw. Puck sits in the circle there for a second. Now the puck comes clear to number
88.
Oh, that's Blunk. Didn't expect to see him rushing the puck there. No, he almost got it. Now he sends it back to Husky. Husky loses control, chases it into the corner. He's bumped off the puck. Comes back to Blunk. He keeps it in, sends it. Nice keep in there by Thurlow, who sends it to the corner. Batted that puck down with his hand and then played it himself, so there was no hand pass involved. Now, once again, the Blues keep it in. 29 seconds left on the penalty kill. Passes behind the Blues forward. Now it comes to Carroll. Carroll to Husky. Husky's going to get in for a shot. Oh! Big save by Barr. That puck was ticketed for the upper right corner. Now that's not going to be an icing as they rule that the Blues could have played it. And there are 7 seconds left in the penalty. 3:18 left to go in the game. And Husky comes back to help Thurlow. Gets it back to Thurlow as they try and exit the zone.
Killed.
Here's a pass to center ice. It's picked off by the defense.
Or the zebra.
And now this is Carroll chasing it down into the far corner. He's met over there by number 13. That's Parsons. Parsons and Carroll going at it. Finally, Kwok comes over there to give him a hand. And Gunnar Carroll comes away with it again. His attempt to clear the zone is not successful, and he gets it over to Alexander. Puck comes over to the near side, number 14. This is Bailey. Sends one right on, saved by Starr. Once again, the Blues have been pinned up in their own zone for close to a minute here. Now here's Carroll, gets past one. He's knocked down. Could have called that one, but they didn't.
They've been pretty consistent.
Yep.
Which is all you really ask.
Wasn't a flagrant one, but
correct.
Now here's a man into the zone, tries to get around. Shot, knocked down by Starr. Byer gets it off in the corner. Now Alexander's unable to clear it. Sends it in front. Now that puck is in front, and Starr makes the save on a backhand trickler that got through to the crease. 1:59 left.
I'll tell you what, Byer had his stick completely tied up there with a yawning cage by Gunnar Carroll. Just held his stick up off the ice and did not allow him to get anywhere near that puck after that first save by Starr.
Now the puck comes free, comes around looking to get it out of the zone, but they can't do it. This is Duvall behind his own net. Still not out, deflected in front. And now the Blues come out. Here's a pass ahead to Filion. Filion into the zone, gets it to Corcoran. Gets around one man into the corner. Looking to center it if he can. Now it comes free to Filion. Back to Corcoran. Corcoran's bumped along the boards. Kept in by Duvall. 1:24 left. Puck is deep into the near side corner. Sent around to the far side. Now that's Roseboro over there trying to keep it in, but the puck is finally cleared out of there, and this is Tyler Duvall back in his own zone now. Gets it to Phillion. Not a good pass, but Roseboro into the zone by himself. 1-on-4. 1:02.
1 minute.
Battle for it along the boards. Here's a long lead pass. Big, good stick by Duvall there. Kept that from being a breakaway. And once again, Duvall gets his stick on it, kicks it into the zone. He's onside, unable to get the puck. Now we got a line change going on, and nobody on this side finally. That's Clock that comes over. Now Husky going to get into the zone. The puck is knocked off his stick, but not out of the zone. And now it comes out with 30 seconds left. Carroll's going to get to it first, sends it out of the zone. This is Hartman. Hartman into the zone to Carroll. Carroll stops, throws one at the net right in front. Nobody there for the Blues. 15 seconds left in the game. Puck is in the Mason City zone, deep in the corner now. Who's going to get to it first? That's number 32. Sends it around the far side. Husky unable to get it in. There's 5 seconds left. This game is going to end regulation in a 0-0 tie, and there is the buzzer. And we will be going to a shootout
to determine
in about
that
2 minutes.
Point. Yeah.
Yep. Well, the Blues have their first point of the year.
Correct.
And now it's a question of whether they can get the second. And we'll see what happens. I have to say, with Aiden Starr in our net, I feel confident that we're going to be able to do okay in the shootout situation.
Who are we going to see?
Quack, Corcoran, and Husky. Or Roseboro.
Right. That's Quack, Corcoran, Husky, and Roseboro are the 4. I don't know which 3 of those 4 you're likely to see. And then you never know. There might be some dude over there that has some killer move that you're not expecting.
That's right.
As a la the Rosie Shuffle last year.
I have not been to any practices, so I don't know who's doing well in the shootout practices. So now this is where you miss Max Patton.
Uh-huh.
Because he would certainly be in that mix to be one of the people that would take a shot.
For sure. Well, I mean, you miss him for a lot of the other little things that he
right
does
now,
as a center. But, yeah, absolutely. I'd love to have him here.
All right. Attention, Quack Mafia.
Yeah.
Your boy, Austin Mikey Quack, is going to be the first shooter, and here he comes. Over the blue line, right down the middle, slowly. Gets to the front of the net, and is stopped. Big stop by Barr. And now we'll see what happens for the first shooter. Can we get a number on this kid?
8, I believe.
Okay, this is Emmett Riley.
Looked like Austin got just a little too tight.
Yep. This is Riley going to come in, a right-handed shooter over the line, over the blue line, moving in on Starr. Starr comes out to meet him, and a shot, and he scores. Went to the forehand, backhand move, and beat Starr. And here is the purveyor of the Rosie Shuffle.
Yeah, going into the 2-hole. I'm a little surprised, but not that much.
Here's Roseboro. Had 5 game-winning shots in shootouts last year. Here he comes. Shot. Score!
Doesn't do the shuffle.
Rosie's changed it up. He went to the backhand and scored.
That was brand new. He, I don't know. Maybe he figures everybody went to school on the shuffle, so he's going to go fake shuffle to backhand.
All right. This is Noah Hahn trying to give his team a 2-1 lead in the shootout.
Come on. Aiden.
Moves in. Starr comes out to meet him. And Starr does beat him.
Oh, my
No
Stars.
goal.
Let's go.
And the third shooter is going to be Braden Corcoran.
Get ready, Grandpa Greg.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
No pressure.
Corcoran over the line. Left-handed shooter. Comes right down center. And he stopped. Good save by Barr.
Yep. Got his
now, the stick. The game is on the stick of. This
12.
is Rulo, number 12.
Yeah. Good player.
This young man plays for the Minnesota Mavericks in the summertime, too. He's an 08, I believe. Now, he can win the game with a shot, with a goal here. Comes right down the middle. And he loses control of the puck. And no goal, no shot, actually. So, obviously, no goal. And now,
Husky.
Brady Husky.
We were right. We picked 4.
Yeah, we did. That's why we get paid so well for being an analyst. All right, this is Brady Husky. Over the line. Coming in from the left side. Now cuts to the middle with a lot of speed. Shot. And he's stopped.
I like the change of pace. Everybody else has been walking it up slow, so he figured to go quick. But
number 7,
not
this
so
is
much.
A.J. Buland, if I'm pronouncing that correct. And he's in the same situation as his teammate, Rulo. He can win the game or we'll go to another round. Comes in off the left side, cuts back to the middle, drives straight, wrist shot, and missed the net. So we're going to go to round 5.
Tyler Duvall.
And now Tyler Duvall
Sure.
is going to get an opportunity to give his team the lead. Here comes Duvall. This will be his first opportunity in high school to take part in one of these. Right down the middle. Shot. Score! Tyler Duvall gives his team the lead at 2-1 in the shootout. And
Let's go!
Now the real pressure is on the shooter number 5 or 6. Is this Carney? I believe this is Hudson Carney. He must score here to keep the game alive. Otherwise, the Blues has their first 2-point win of the season. Right down the middle. Waits. Shot.
Yeah!
Saved by Starr.
Blues win.
And the Blues win the game in a shootout.
Win. Woo! All right, Tyler
Blue-
Duvall and Aiden Starr.
So Roseboro and Duvall are your goal scorers in the shootout, and the Blues win the shootout by a score of 2-1, which results in a 1-0 shutout victory for Aiden Starr, and the Blues have their first win of the season. We will be back in about 25 minutes after the varsity teams warm up and they re-scrape the ice. Until then, the Blues have won the first game, and for Rich and Dean, this is Greg Corcoran, and this is Blues Hockey.